are with my staked Scindapsus Pictus, the green thing, whatever. So, well, I was wondering hello, how are you? I am okay. I am doing good. I recently went to take care of some work stuff and realized that I'm way over my head and I need to do a little plant therapy. So part of plant therapy for me is going to be taking this guy off of the pole because I want to take it back to its former state where it was hanging basket. I liked it as a hanging basket. I don't know why I put it on a pole. Who knows? I think it likes me. So I guess today what I'd like to show you how to do is if you have a plant that you have on a pole and you don't want it on a pole anymore and you want to make it a hanging basket, it's super easy to do. And I'm going to show you how to do that today. With that said, I'm also going to throw in a side note because if you ever see a staked Pothos at Lowe's, they're usually like $29.99. So $30 for a staked one, and usually it's like 4 feet tall. And if you turn that into a hanging basket, you will never ever find that anywhere for less than like $200 if you were to buy it as a hanging basket. So just kind of food for thought. If you're in the market for a very long hanging basket, super easy to take it off of a moss pole and make it into one. So anyway, let's get started. Whoa. Okay, so what you guys probably can't see is when I did stake this, I did stake it to the top, but since then, guess what's happened? Yes, you're seeing it right now. It has grown incredibly long, and you can't tell that because it's not growing up. There's so much of this. So I'm going to try my best to cut this thing off the pole. So let's see how it goes. Okay, let's do this. I started my YouTube channel was to try to help people and give back because there were lots of YouTubers that I listened to during my personal struggle, and there was a lot of times where you don't want to reach out to anyone else. You just want to be doing your thing, and you don't want to share it with anyone, not even a professional, and you just want to listen to someone else talk and just be there for you. And that's kind of like what a couple of YouTubers that I would always go to. I had my go-tos. I had like 5 go-to YouTubers that I would always listen to. When there was like crickets, dead silence, and you're in your own headspace, and sometimes your own headspace isn't necessarily the best when you're not in a good place in your life. So like for me, I just needed to listen to someone else. So one day I was doing something in the kitchen, and my daughter was listening to some YouTubers online, and I was thinking to myself, why does she always listen to all these people all the time? Isn't it too much, to always listen to people talking all the time? But then I started paying attention and realizing that was like her way of like coping with something. and she just wanted that downtime. If you had a takeaway on my psychological spiel, it would be that, you know, I want, part of my like YouTube channel is not just for plants. Oh my God, this is like not gonna come off the pole. Part of my YouTube channel is not just for plants. It's to be here, to hang out, and to like provide support, helping you in your headspace. I want to like just like feel like you have a friend, you know, like someone that you like to listen to and like, you know, that you find interesting and fun. And I found those YouTubers online and they helped me through some stuff, and that's what I want to do for you. Oh my God, this is a massive mess that we have to untangle because it's just everywhere. It's like wound around. And it reminded me of the time when, no joke, I was in a nail salon and my hair, I'm sitting there getting a pedicure, all peaceful and tranquil and calm and amazing, right? This is reminding me of the time when my hair got wrapped around the inner mechanisms within the chair. That's right, ladies, if you have long hair, you're getting a pedicure, you gotta pin that up. Like every time I go now, I do one of these and I make sure that my hair is in the front, not in the back. Because I am telling you right now, my hair got wrapped around all the mechanisms in that chair, and it was, I thought I was getting skinned. I mean, what do you call that? Scalped. I was getting scalped because it pulled, I was screaming. It was pulling me inside the machine, inside the chair. And I was like, unplug it, you know, it was insanity. It was crazy. So anyway, plant therapy took a turn today. It reminded me of a very traumatic incident that I had when I was trying to treat myself to a very peaceful pedicure. Anywho, this craziness, well, let's face it. How many people have ever had their hair caught in the mechanisms of a machine in a nail salon? Me, okay. I don't know why, but that's the kind of crap that happens to me. Anyway, so yes, this reminded me of it, and I'll tell you why. Because when we had to comb out the oil, because yes, when your hair gets stuck inside a motor where there's turning parts, there's oil. And yes, my hair was black when it came out of the machine. So I had to take, it was traumatic. So I had a lot of black and I had a lot of tangles. So we had to like comb it and get all the oil out and untangle it. It was a nightmare. So I guess I'm embracing the part of my past. I don't know. Anyway, that's my story. It wasn't their fault. It was just the fact that the chairs were broken and creaky and cracked and my hair got sucked in. Whoopsie! What are you gonna do? So anyway, so we've got this mostly untangled, and thanks to my daughter, who's the master untangler, because God forbid that I can do the untangling. I feel like there's some psychological block in my head that's preventing it from happening. I wonder why. But she did most of the work. So the pole can come out now. Yay! We can make another plant hanger. And so we're gonna just kind of put that to the side. And now what we've got to do, because there's still some mess, bringing back bad nail salon days,
There's still some mess to be untangled, but I remembered that there was 2 separate plants. So I feel like, you know what? It's probably not that bad. We probably have got this, so let's go. So I'm thinking, because I remember how I put this thing together, that I put one on that side and one on this side. So I'm just gonna take this guy and I'm gonna put him right into here. This is one of my dudes. One of my dudes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so my dude's still connected to the other dude, so I have to untangle them a little bit more. Because, yeah, something's going on here. Look, they're connected. It's not that easy. It's hard to peel people away. People! Plants. They're connected. I don't know. We're going to have to figure this out here. Hold on here. 1 second. All right, let's see. How are these guys connected? Are they really that connected? Seriously? Like, what's going on?
This one right here. Here, hold the camera for a second.
You got it.
And then...
You got it. You got it. You're good at this.
Hello.
Hey!
You okay coming in?
Yeah, you can come in. Yeah, so I got it. This is one. All right. Little casualty here. We could probably propagate that though, right? Yeah, we can propagate that maybe. Maybe. All right, so we got this dude hanging out here in this pot. Check it out. That's some legs right there, people. Check that out. Look at that. Look, it's as tall as me. Look, it's amazing. Ooh, my God, that's amazing. Oh my God, that is beautiful. That's crazy. Oh my God. That is insane. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay, so I have nothing for this plant to hang out in other than this pot. This is actually the better one, right? And doesn't it look better? It's bigger. So we untangled the head of hair that was all tangly. And now we are going to hang this guy up in his beauty. So some advice, if you're going to take a plant off the pole, would be to, number 1, exercise extreme patience because you're gonna need it. If you get too aggressive, the leaves will break off, the stems will break off, and yeah, you'll end up hurting the plant a little bit. Number 2, make sure you have some soil on hand. You gotta have some fresh soil. We put some soil in here. Make sure that you have the proper pot to put it in, because if you're going to want to hang it back up, you want to make sure that you have enough pots. For example, we have only 1 pot, so tomorrow I have to go buy another one for this side. Okay, food for thought. Let's see, another tip would be that, it might look sad when you take it off of the pole initially, but it'll take a couple days for you to actually, for it to snap back, because, you're taking it out of its home, you're putting it into a new home, so it might have a little shock. So just kind of be aware that you're going to need to be kind of, keeping your eye on it a little bit. But once you transfer it in, put the new soil in there, pack it around, and then give it a couple days to bounce back, maybe even a couple weeks to be fair, because it might take more than a couple days for it to transition to its new home. And look, there it is. Okay. And, ooh, nope, it didn't stick. Try not to hurt the vines here, people. I'm trying to snap this guy right in here. There we go. Okay. Go hang it. It's bad lighting. No untangling. I'm sorry. So guys, thank you for joining me on this amazing, like, crazy plant talk and taking my Scindapsus Pictus off the pole because yeah, it definitely brought me down memory lane and it was a fun time, and you know, it was good plant therapy. And I'm hoping that maybe, you know, for what it's worth, maybe you got something out of it. And even if you don't have a plant that you want to take off the pole, you know, maybe you had some good times. All right. So I look forward to seeing you next time. And, you know, tell me in the comments below what you would like to, you know, have me view or talk about next. Subscribe. That's really good. Let's subscribe, people. Come on, free plant content. Let's do that. So subscribe to my channel, and also hit that thumbs up if you like this video. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. And also follow me on Instagram. I'm on plantluxxe, and yeah, so, you know, let's keep this going. Keep these plant talks going. So again, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you guys are good. See you next time. Bye.